Trying to make sure I'm live, man. This is super random. Just got up, got that feeling. Was under the weather last night. Oh, y'all live. Decided to hop on randomly so y'all know what time it is. What's going on, y'all? Peace. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Kofa, G.R.O.W.T.H Wake your glass up. What's going on, y'all? Good morning. No script. Barely got any coffee in me. Y'all know what I'm having for breakfast. Trying to do a little bit better, but this morning I wanted to come out, enjoy this fall weather. Got to thinking about, the fall or whatnot, and what season in your life are you in? I know it's been talked about before. They've used this topic in churches and other things like that. But I just wanted to hop on this morning and just personally ask. Again, I owe y'all live from last night. I'm going to rehash it tonight. But I just wanted to drop this real quick. I'm not going to be on here long like I always say, but I'm really not. I was under the weather yesterday. That's why I didn't go live. Took care of that. Feeling much better this morning. That's why I'm out here in this brisk fall weather, and I just got to thinking, what season are you in life? I got to thinking about things last night while I wasn't live, just, kind of jotting things down, taking mental notes of everything that led up to me getting to this point on YouTube. Shout out to Real Bravado Network. Had a great conversation the other night when I was on his live. While I was on his live, I was thinking about things that, brought me to this point again on YouTube. And not just YouTube, but my personal life. The whole reason why I feel like I can bring something to the space. Matter of fact, hold on, let me take off these damn glasses because I know I got a glare. So y'all, excuse me if I squint or get closer to the camera. I started thinking about those things and what brought me to this point. Everything that I went through, the only thing I've ever really been able to lean on, because I've never been that guy that had bank like that. I'm not going to sit up here and try to stunt like I just always had it right and always had money and shit like that. My motherfucking work ethic. That's what the fuck got me. That's what got me to this point. Is my fucking work ethic. Make sure my goddamn it. Hold on. There we go. My sound should be better now. I apologize. I forgot to double check that I'm working with a webcam. But I've never been the guy that had a whole bunch of bank. Now I got to go back and edit this. Never been that guy that had a whole bunch of money. My fucking work ethic. That's what got me through. So when I woke up this morning and started thinking about, the fall season, wanted to come out here and enjoy my cigar and my coffee in the brisk, cool air, I started thinking about just the different seasons that I've personally gone through. So that's why I wanted to come on this morning and talk to y'all, because I don't know who needs to hear it. When I get these feelings that just go live randomly, I try to do it because it may not be to have this huge chat and a bunch of super chats and things like that. It may just be because somebody on the other side of the camera needs to hear it. So when it's on my spirit, it's on my soul, I come and I drop what I drop. What season are you in life? I keep asking that question because I can't answer that for you. You have to answer that. Are you in that realm that I just got out of, where you're starting to parent an adult, somebody in their later teens, and now you got to be able to let go and trust what you put into that person, what you've instilled into that child, and they're going to take out into the world? And now you're just giving more guidance than actual parenting. Are you out of that stage? I'm in that stage, but still starting to let go even more and more. Do you know who you are as a person, whether it's a man or a woman? Do you know who you are outside of your children? What season are you in life? Only you get to answer that shit. We go through 4 seasons a year. We go through spring, summer, fall, winter, cycles through. In human life, in real life, you're not supposed to keep going through the same season again and again and again. Maybe something similar. Maybe something that you're familiar with and you know how to navigate to come up out of it. But you shouldn't be going through the same things over and over and over again. That means you're not learning the lesson. I had a comment come in. Hold on. Let me check real quick. Oh, Broken Tradition. Peace, bro. Bring you up on the screen. Peace. Like I said, I'm barely up, bro. I was under the weather yesterday. Took some medicine, got some good rest last night. Was listening to you and Drew until I passed out. Woke up. I feel great, but I'm still kind of groggy. Trying to get my my other medicine. Trying to get my cigar, my coffee, and just want to talk about the seasons of life. You're not supposed to be going through the same thing. Maybe similar, again, something you're familiar with, but don't go through the same thing in life. Once you've taken that loss, taken that lesson, you got to be able to apply it, execute, keep on getting better. Again, this is what brought me to YouTube. That conversation that I had with Real Bravado Network the other night, it meant a lot more than trying to give the brother his flowers now. Because as I thought about it that following day, the more I thought about it, the more I got to give that brother respect for talking about a topic that was kind of off limits. He spoke about the whole, Shahrazad Ali kind of denying Kevin Samuels' impact conversation. But I took that and it made me start thinking about Kevin again. Pause, not on that type of shit, but thinking about the brother again. He was an older man in his 50s and he had been through so much. So he was trying to impart wisdom in his own way to a lot of people out here, and a lot of people just shunned him. And it just, having that conversation just made me start rehashing and rethinking. Salute, BT. I appreciate it, good brother. Just made me start rethinking, rehashing the stuff that I have been through. And I often see that happen with black men so many times. We have all this fucking wisdom, all this life experience. And when we try to share it with somebody, because it's not lock and step with usually the black church, Democrats, or how women are randomly feeling at that particular time, because it's not lock and step with any of those entities, then we're wrong. We usually get overlooked, if not cussed out. And all we're doing is telling the truth from the position from our vantage point, and the things that we've been through. We're adding to the conversation. We're never taking away. We're adding to the conversation. And if we don't sound like one of these white knight, I used to be a player, but now I turned into a simp because I'm a married man, or I done had so many women type of dudes that's just basically out here pandering to women. Y'all excuse me as I move. The camera's trying to adjust. Just out here trying to pander to women. If we're not lock and step with those guys either, then we're wrong. Let me get the BT super chat real quick. BT says, wake your glass up. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, bro. I got to go back and edit this some more. I didn't realize I was on my MacBook speakers, and those are horrible. So I did the whole intro, and then I realized I was on the wrong speakers. So that shit is going to sound terrible, bro. So I got to go back, edit it, and then pick up from where I was talking before. Y'all excuse me, had to light up real quick again. But just look at where you at. And especially as a black man, bro, trust your lived experience. I guess that's the message this morning. Trust your lived experience. Everybody will tell you to trust the process as you're going through it and how hard it is. And again, the losses you take.
This is letter L. Upper and lowercase letter L.
Sometimes you got to hold them losses, bro. You take those losses. Again, that L also stands for a lesson. Then you start applying. But you have to focus on your lived experience. You're not crazy. I keep telling y'all that. It's a reason why I say that you're not crazy. It's your lived experience. You actually went through that shit. This wasn't something you made up in your head. This wasn't a meme, a post, a TikTok video. This is what the hell you lived in real life. Get to this comment real quick. BT says, Lex said, why you live this morning? She said, go to work. I'm about to. I don't got to log on till 9. Luxury of working from the house. Salute. Lex be trolling me, man. I don't know why sis be on me so hard. Let me continue. As black men, bro, that's your lived experience. That's your personal lived experience. Can't nobody else tell you that. Let me try to adjust this camera. This shit is getting on my nerves. Nobody can tell you that. You lived that experience. You went through it. You took the losses. You took the lessons. You applied it. You had to remix it. You adjusted for somebody else. You did everything else. You lost money, had to get the money back, lost time that you're never going to get back. Trust your lived experience, man. So with your lived experience, I ask again, what season are you in, bro? What season are you in? Are you going through, are you in that woe is me season? You still trying to figure it out? And I'm kind of talking to guys in my age group, late 30s, early 40s, you still trying to figure it out? This is why I talk about having a positive fucking. That's going to be the topic of tonight. Again, I apologize for last night. I was going to go live, feel a little bit under the weather, feel great today. So as men, we're going to be talking about finding that positive fucking, what that looks like, the whole Kofa-ism, how I came to it. I guess this is a precursor to that because I just woke up. Again, wanting to sit in the fall weather. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me too. I still got 4 people watching. I know it's not a lot, but hit the like button. It does help the channel. You see the Cash App, PayPal if y'all want to drop a super chat. All that. Oh, you know how YouTube works, but this really ain't even for that this morning, man. Hit that like button though, because it's free. Take your shoes off when you come in my house, even though I'm outside. Hit the like button. But I just wanted to get that precursor to tonight, I guess, because I'm sitting in the fall. I got to think in the fall, the leaves changing and stuff like that. You're watching things transition just like you do from season to season. It gets hotter, it gets colder. You watching things transition in your personal life. Certain friends ain't around like they used to. Certain people that you would consider an acquaintance is starting to show themselves more of a friend. Damn near family. Y'all on the same path. Again, sometimes you got to start hanging with people, being around, surrounding yourself with people that match your future versus your past. One more time. Hang with people, surround yourself with people that match your future versus your past. Because sometimes you get stuck in that same past and it's like quicksand. You're not going nowhere, but you know where you're at. It's familiar. And before you know it, you're sinking. You're sinking. You're sinking. Life is continuing to go on. And you're stuck in that same spot and you're sinking because you're stuck in the past with somebody who you're familiar with. I got to try to remember that. I got to try to remember that video. It's a video I got to pull for tonight. But you're in this spot with somebody that you're familiar with, your day ones versus your day twos or day threes. You're going to meet different people along the path as you continue to grow as a man. Again, what season are you in? Are you in that same season of, hey, I'm gonna keep running home to get with the boys that I grew up with that stayed in that same town or city because this is what I'm familiar with. So even though I made it out, I got a better job, I moved to the city or whatever, I'm gonna keep running back. I'm gonna keep running back every other weekend, every holiday. I'm going home, I'm going home, I'm going home. Are you gonna start giving yourself new adventures? Hold on, let me slide to this comment real quick. 10 Plus Sound, salute. Appreciate you being in here. Where my damn...
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
There we go. Salute. Matter of fact, let me give one to Broken Traditions.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
I don't got my soundboard out here, BT, but I do have my my hotkeys that you told me about. Salute to you, bro. But let me get back on topic. You running back home, even though you're the guy that made it out, or gal, but I'm talking to the men. You're the guy that made it out, but you're constantly being pulled in all these different directions for people that you're familiar with, instead of actually getting to know the people you're supposed to be getting to know right now in your season, because this is your growing season, or it should be. But you're so loyal, you're so stuck on who you used to be and who you grew up with, you keep running back home, when you're supposed to be locked in where you're at, put down roots there, and then continue to grow from there. So again, I ask, what season are you in? I don't know why this is on my heart and all that, but I came here to just have that quick conversation with men, because somebody needs to hear it. Somebody's in that spot right now. Again, I'm telling you this shit because I fucking did it. constantly running home to be around something that you're familiar with and miss an opportunity that you were supposed to be in town for. It was some day party. I just use it. I'm from Alabama, for those that don't know. I live in Atlanta, so it's a hop, skip, and a jump. Every holiday, every special event, I'm running back and forth to pick up my daughter or drop her off to her mama, running back and forth. It's certain things that go down in Atlanta on the weekend, even though it's not a business day, it's not a weekday where those connections were supposed to be met. It's certain day parties that I should have been at. Don't gotta stay long. I'm not a partying type of dude. Not a hookah type of dude. See what I got? This is a cigar, because somebody thought this was a blunt on one of my other videos. This is a cigar. I'm not a party dude, but it's certain day parties that I probably missed where I could have made connections. It's certain events that took place on the weekend where I could have made connections. But because I was running back and forth going home on a regular basis, ain't no telling what I missed and where I could be. Now, that's not to say that's not my path. Because having these conversations throughout the week, over the years, just relearning, rehashing, now I know what direction I'm going in. That's what I'm talking. I know what season I'm in. This is my growing season. Shout out to my cousins. They just took a cousin, family trip or whatnot, and they were teasing me. They're like, "Are you gonna come up with excuses?" I told them, like, look, all bullshit aside, for the next 6 months, I'm locked in. I'm working, and that's all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. This is the first 2 weeks of the next 6 months. Now, I had put up a post not too long ago. You can have 6 months of excuses or 6 months of experiences. You can have 6 months of excuses or 6 months of experiences. When I'm saying experiences, I mean lessons. You're going through your rhythm. You're working. You're getting towards something. Or you can have the same 6 months. You can have 6 months of excuses because you're doing the same thing. Look up 6 months from now and then start complaining about how things ain't going the way you wanted to go. You didn't think it was going to be like this. When you had the same 6 months as everybody else, 6 months is 6 months. It's going to pass. It's just as sure as you're breathing, as long as you're living, those 6 months are going to continue to move forward. So what are you going to do within those 6 months? You can have 6 months of excuses or 6 months of experience. You get to decide that. I had to draw that hard conclusion. The only way I'm going back home right now is if an emergency happens and Thanksgiving. The only thing locked in right now, don't have no wood to knock on, but knock on wood. The only thing that's locked in right now is me going home for Thanksgiving. It's a hard-ass decision I had to make. And the thing is, I've made that decision before. I'm probably going to rehash this and talk about it tomorrow, later on tonight as well. But I've made this decision before, drew my hard line in the sand, planted my flag. Something came up, a distraction. Friend or family or female. And I allowed that. Can't do that shit to myself no more. Ain't getting no younger. Getting better.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease.
But I'm not getting any younger. And a lot of you aren't either. So this is my growing season. What season is it for you? Let me get to one of these comments. Blue Exodus, what's going on? It says, top of the morning, let's get the green. Yes, sir. Appreciate you being in here. DG in the building. He says, good morning, Brother Kofa. Good morning, good bro. I appreciate you being in here, man. I'm going to be on live tonight. This was kind of impromptu, random-ass live. But what season are you in? Smoke and Talk in the building. I see y'all. Be more in the building. Salute to y'all. Appreciate everybody being in here, man. This is, again, random, impromptu, just on my spirit, out here looking at the fall leaves and just got that thought of, what season am I personally in? So I asked, what season are you personally in? Nobody can answer that but y'all. So once you come to that answer, once you come to that conclusion, give yourself those 6 months. Even if it's not 6 months of completion, Give yourself 6 months of work toward whatever season you're in. Whatever you're growing towards, whatever position you're in, and you're trying to get better. Let me say that, because people are like, oh, I might be in my downfall season. You want me to dedicate 6 months to falling down? No, motherfucker, I'm talking about getting better, dumbass.
Got it! Hotter than fish grease!
Y'all know how the interwebs do. But give yourself 6 months of getting better, man. Plain and simple. I'm trying to let this plane go over. That one kind of low. Give yourself 6 months of just simply getting better, working toward whatever you put your line in the sand for, whatever you planted your flag for, of what you're trying to do. Give yourself that 6 months. What season are you in? Not going to belabor the point. We're going to kind of circle back around, hash this out some more later on tonight. Appreciate y'all being in here, man. I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30. We're going to be talking about what is a positive fuck it. I'm going to break down the whole Kofa-ism and all that. But just want to hop on here real quick, holler at y'all. Those that came in, kind of late, just circle back, watch the replay. It's only, like 20 minutes at this point. So just go back and watch that. Forgive the first part of the audio. I got to edit that out because that shit was horrible because I had to switch my mic. But again, appreciate y'all. Have a great day at work. Have a great day doing whatever you're doing. Thank you for all being in here. I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30. As always, you matter. You're not crazy. Make better choices. Peace.